Hey guys, it's brawlypick. Here's a bunch of random things that are only in Minecraft Bedrock. First thing, I don't know about this one. This is just a random thing that I just saw now when I was editing this. The background screen, it's different. I think it's different than Java. And here's the first thing being, when you create a world, it looks very different than Java. Like when you create a world in Java, it shows like that the square thing or whatever circle, whatever shape it is, I don't even know. It shows that this, when you create it, is way different. It shows you, it says like loading resources, a bunch of random stuff. But all this stuff, I don't play Java, so definitely comment if I got these features wrong, but I am 100%, I'm 99% sure all of these are 100% true. If you want to test it, you can, but I don't see, all these should be true. And as you can see, it's a very different loading screen. It says like loading and then let's go. So, to start out the video, I'll be just telling you a bunch of stuff. Mainly just probably stuff you didn't know. Comment out of the stuff that you didn't know. Oh, and you can only comment stuff that you didn't know if you play Java, because if you play Bedrock, you might not have realized this, but you definitely will know it if you play Bedrock. But Java is as we all know, Java and Bedrock are two very different things. I personally like Java more. I played it a few times, like 3 or 4 times, but I'll be getting a PC soon. Just a quick question, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you rate just the caves in the new update? Not the cliffs, just the caves part. In my opinion, I rate the caves a 8.5. Number 2 is that, as you can see right there, trees that are in a snowy biome, leaves that are in a snowy biome will look how they have frost on it like that. Sadly, I couldn't find any more trees because that took me forever to do. Number 3, when we all know the thing that when parrots like dance around, it's super cool that they dance around. And when you play a song in Bedrock, watch this. So when you play it, the parrots on your shoulder dance. Java, that feature is nowhere to be seen. You will never see it on Java. One of the things in Bedrock is you can't turn at all, or it doesn't work. But number 4, what you can dye cauldrons, different colors. This is one of the most commonly known about Bedrock, so you probably did know this. And you can dye the clothes, that is number 5, that you can dye clothes in Bedrock, or whatever stuff in Bedrock. And then all this stuff that looks pretty cool, but you could come up with other combinations you guys could choose. But in my opinion, I think that looks really cool. And just giving everybody a heads up, I have come up with an official YouTube skin. It is the skin that I'm wearing right now. Number 6 is that when you shear sheep, the wool on their body, the little bit that's left on their head and little specks on them and on their legs, stay that color. In Java, once again, that feature is not there. You will not see it. It might come later, but probably not. And one other thing is that, as you can see, wolves spawn when they spawn together, like how they spawn in like things. The wolves spawn with baby wolves. Another thing that you probably didn't know is, as you can hear right now, there's a goat horn in Minecraft Bedrock. experimental features, and as you just saw, it has an animation and everything, and will probably be added to Minecraft Bedrock. And I lost count of how many numbers. But as you can see, the redstone's very different. On there, it has a bunch of different lines, and on on Java, it's only a little circle. And I bet you didn't know that obsidian takes 5 seconds. Sorry if I got it wrong. It's 6 seconds, something. And in Java, it takes 9 seconds. In Bedrock, you can extinguish fires with a shovel, and you can light yourself on fire and put it on the fire. And then the fires become lit. And then, as you can see, you can extinguish them again and then light them. And they're instant that they get lit. Immediately, they're lit. And another thing that I just figured out now is that you can even light them when you're in creative, even though fire comes right off. If you just go diagonal, watch. If you just go straight up, you can do it. So that's pretty cool. I just thought of that now. Hey, another structure that spawns in Bedrock, but not in Java, is a fallen tree with mushrooms around it and vines on the logs. Sometimes red mushrooms spawn, but it looks like this structure did not. And in Bedrock, endermites will actually attack. Pretty cool, right? And another thing that I bet you didn't know is that when you spawn a pillager like that, it immediately opens its crossbow in Bedrock. So that's pretty cool. I will see you guys in my next vid. And I hope you enjoyed. And please leave a like and subscribe. Seriously, subscribe now.